Most of us don't walk around expecting danger, but the truth is, late-night walks, crowded bars, or even a locked hotel door can flip from safe to risky in seconds. That's where smart self-defense gadgets step in. Small, legal, and shockingly effective, these tools are designed for ordinary people who refuse to be caught off guard. Number 15. Byrna SD Launcher. Imagine someone threatening you from across the street. They're still too far to reach, but close enough to make your heart race. Most defense tools only work up close, but the Byrna SD lets you keep distance on your side. This launcher fires .68 caliber rounds filled with chemical irritants or solid kinetic impact, hitting hard enough to stop a threat from 50 feet away. No bullets, no license, and no background checks. Just CO2 cartridges and rounds that look like something out of a sci-fi movie. The intimidation factor alone makes most people think twice. It's like carrying the authority of a firearm without the legal baggage of one. Whether you're walking alone at night or preparing for emergencies, this is more than a gadget. It's a game changer in non-lethal self-defense. Number 14. Folding Door Security Bar. Hotel locks and flimsy apartment doors have one thing in common. They're easier to kick open than most people realize. That's why frequent travelers and city dwellers swear by a portable door bar. This one folds neatly for travel, then wedges against the floor and door frame, creating a barrier strong enough to withstand forced entry. No drills, no complicated setup. Just set it in place, and suddenly your room is yours alone. Parents use it for peace of mind when kids are home, and solo travelers pack it knowing not every door lock can be trusted. It doesn't scream weapon, but it quietly adds a layer of control in a world where privacy can be one broken hinge away from disappearing. Sometimes defense isn't about fighting back. It's about making sure danger never gets inside. Number 13. Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops Folding Knife. You don't need to be a collector to appreciate a knife that works when you need it most. The Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops folds small enough to clip on a pocket, yet flips open smoothly into a razor-sharp blade. Its serrated edge tackles rope, cord, or fabric in emergencies, and its liner lock means it won't slip under pressure. For campers, it's a tool. For commuters, it's reassurance. Imagine being trapped in a seatbelt after a fender bender, or fumbling with a stubborn rope in the dark. This knife turns panic into problem solved. It's discreet, durable, and built to last, which is why everyday carriers trust it. In a world where small problems and big threats come without warning, it's less about looking tough and more about being quietly prepared. Number 12. NightCap Drink Cover. Thousands of drink spiking cases are reported every year, yet most go unrecorded. That's what makes the NightCap so powerful. At first, it looks like a normal scrunchie on your wrist, but pull it out, stretch it over your glass, and suddenly you've built a barrier no pill or powder can slip past. Pop a straw through the center, and you're sipping safely, even in crowded clubs or at outdoor events. Washable and reusable, it's a safeguard that doesn't weigh you down or draw attention. For college students, young professionals, or anyone who enjoys a night out, it's the kind of simple step that transforms worry into confidence. Because the truth is, the best self-defense sometimes happens before danger even starts. Number 11. Thopeb Personal Safety Alarm. When we're scared, the first thing many of us lose is our voice. Attackers count on that silence. It keeps neighbors asleep and bystanders unaware. The Thopeb alarm takes that advantage away. Pull its pin and a 130 decibel siren louder than a jet engine erupts, paired with a flashing strobe light. It's impossible to ignore. Whether you're crossing a dark parking lot, jogging early mornings, or sending kids off to school, it's a lifeline that doesn't require strength or aim. It's TSA approved, attaches to anything, and is light enough to forget you're carrying it until the moment you need it most. In those critical seconds, it gives back the one thing fear often steals: your voice.
Number 10. Tactical Hair Clips. Most people wouldn't look twice at a hair clip. That's the genius of this gadget. Worn daily without suspicion, these tactical clips double as micro multi-tools, opening boxes, tightening glasses, sawing through zip ties, and even acting as makeshift screwdrivers. For women who travel often or anyone who prefers low-profile defense, they blend invisibility with utility. Imagine being in an unfamiliar city, your bag strap breaks, or worse, someone tries to restrain you. A quick flick, and what looked like an accessory becomes a survival tool. Lightweight stainless steel, TSA tested for travel, and sold in packs of 4. They prove you don't need bulk or bravado to stay ready. It's everyday style quietly doubling as everyday strength. Number 9. Bracelet Car Window Breaker. A car crash is bad enough, but being trapped inside takes panic to another level. That's where this wristband saves lives. It looks like a simple bracelet, but hidden inside is a tungsten bead designed to shatter tempered car windows with a snap of your fingers. Slip it off, stretch, release, and glass crumbles. For commuters, parents, or rideshare passengers, it's a lifeline you hope you'll never need, but can't afford to skip. Even better, it doubles as a handcuff key holder, a detail most people won't notice, but one that adds another layer of security in emergencies. Adjustable, discreet, and feather light. It's proof that not all protection comes from big, intimidating gear. Sometimes, survival rests in something as small as the band around your wrist. Number 8. Umarex T4E TR 68 Revolver. Imagine holding a revolver that fires not bullets, but .68 caliber rounds, rubber balls, powder balls, even paintballs that hit with crushing force. The Umarex TR68 is powered by CO2, with the look and feel of a real handgun, but designed for non-lethal defense. From the moment it's drawn, its intimidation factor is undeniable. Add in accessory rails for lasers or flashlights, and it becomes a full tactical setup. For homeowners wary of firearms but still wanting strong defense, it bridges the gap perfectly. At close range, the kinetic impact alone is enough to end most confrontations, while powder rounds add a blinding distraction. Legal in most places, trusted by professionals, yet available online, it's the kind of gadget that makes you rethink the line between toy, tool, and weapon. Number 7. aiGear Tactical Stick. Hiking trails don't always give warnings. One moment you're admiring scenery, the next you're facing rough terrain or something more unpredictable. That's when the aiGear Tactical Stick proves its worth. Built from aerospace-grade aluminum, it's strong enough to brace your weight on steep climbs and sturdy enough to swing as defense if wildlife or a stranger gets too close. What sets it apart are the extras: a fire starter tucked inside, anti-skid tips for grip, and adjustable length for any user. For adventurers, it's part walking staff, part survival kit. For urban users, it doubles as a discreet cane that adds reach and presence in sketchy areas. Durable, multifunctional, and easy to pack, it's less of a gadget and more of a quiet guardian on every journey. Number 6. Tekna Double-Edged Security Card Knife. Wallets usually carry cash and cards, not a hidden blade. The Tekna security card slips into a credit card slot, but with the press of a button, it extends into a stainless steel knife. It's slim, discreet, and designed for emergencies where carrying larger tools isn't practical. Imagine being stuck cutting a stubborn seatbelt after an accident, or needing a quick edge while traveling. Unlike bulky knives, this one hides in plain sight, invisible until it's needed. Its double edge gives it strength, while its compact design makes it legal in many places where larger blades aren't. For minimalists, it's a perfect blend of safety and convenience, proving that sometimes the sharpest protection can be tucked right next to your ID. Number 5. Paracord Survival Bracelet with Hidden Blade. It looks like fitness gear, the kind of bracelet you'd wear jogging or camping, but woven inside is 7 feet of military-grade paracord, strong enough to support hundreds of pounds, and a hidden blade that deploys when emergencies strike. Hikers use it for climbing or shelter building. Citygoers wear it for quiet reassurance. Imagine being stuck in the wilderness without tools or needing to cut free from restraints. This bracelet has you covered. It's weatherproof, adjustable, and designed to blend into everyday outfits without a second glance. More than just self-defense, it's a survival kit you never forget at home because it's literally strapped to your wrist. In a world where preparation often separates panic from calm, this bracelet is the kind of backup everyone should have. Number 4. Flashlight Stun Gun Combo. Few gadgets balance utility and intimidation as well as this one. On one hand, it's a tactical flashlight with a blinding LED beam, strong enough to light up parking lots or temporarily blind an attacker. But with a flick of a switch, it becomes a high-voltage stun gun capable of dropping threats instantly. The dual-purpose design means you'll carry it everywhere, whether walking the dog at night or navigating dark stairwells after work. Unlike standalone stun guns, it blends seamlessly into everyday use. Rugged, rechargeable, and trusted by security professionals, it's one of those tools that discourages trouble before it starts. Because sometimes shining a light is enough. And when it isn't, the current running through this device ensures you still have the last word. Number 3. Telescoping Metal Cane. To the casual eye, it's just a walking aid, maybe even a sign of vulnerability. But with a flick, this telescoping cane snaps out into full length, locking firmly in place. Suddenly, the advantage isn't with the attacker anymore, it's with you. Built from aircraft-grade aluminum, it's light enough to carry, but strong enough to stop a charging threat. For elderly users, it doubles as mobility support and protection. For younger travelers, it's a discreet, packable self-defense tool. In a dimly lit parking garage, when a stranger closes in with bad intentions, this cane doesn't look ordinary anymore. It becomes the last thing they expected. It's legal, simple, and devastatingly effective in the right hands. Proof that not all weapons need to look like weapons to be taken seriously. Number 2. Stunbrella 32 million Stun Gun Flashlight. It's raining cats and dogs and you're hurrying down the street with an umbrella in hand. To anyone watching, you look like every other commuter braving the weather. But hidden inside this ordinary umbrella is something extraordinary. A stun gun powerful enough to drop an attacker with a single jolt. The Stunbrella masks high voltage in plain sight, giving you both cover from the storm and cover from danger. Unlike bulky tasers that draw attention, this blends in seamlessly until the moment you need it. A discreet button on the handle flips the script, turning a rainy day accessory into a defense device that buys you precious seconds to get away. Rechargeable, weatherproof, and practical even when skies are clear, it's more than a gadget. It's personal security disguised as everyday life. Because sometimes, the safest weapon is the one nobody ever suspects. Number 1. TheFitLife Collapsible Pole. Safety doesn't always come in black steel or high voltage. Sometimes it hides in plain sight. The TheFitLife trekking poles look like ordinary hiking gear, yet they carry the kind of strength that doubles as a shield. Built from lightweight aluminum alloy with tungsten steel tips, they're designed to handle mountains but also to keep unwanted encounters at bay. For solo hikers, they're a quiet reassurance on empty trails. For families, they're a balance and support that can instantly become protection if wildlife or strangers appear. Foldable, compact, and light enough to carry all day, they prove that preparation doesn't need to draw attention. In fact, the less attention they draw, the better. Because the real power of these poles is subtle. The confidence of knowing you're never truly unarmed, no matter where the path leads. Self-defense isn't about carrying the biggest weapon, it's about choosing the right tools that fit your life. From discreet alarms to clever survival gear, these gadgets prove you don't need to be a fighter to feel safe. Which one would you trust to keep by your side? Let us know in the comments.